everybody, Jason here of Ghostbusters News, and it is Friday once again, which means if you're looking at me, it's time for another installment of Fan Mail Friday. Now, as the norm, before we get into today's unboxings, if you have anything you would like to send in to the Ghostbusters News headquarters, we have got a mailing address and it can be found down below in the description. Now, with all that said, let's go ahead and dive into our first box, and this one here is from Christoph, and he is from the Czech Republic. Oh, and this is pretty adorable. Christoph put like imagery on the sides of the box from Ghostbusters Afterlife. You'll see we got Muncher as well as also the PKE meter or PKE shocker there. As well the cute, adorable little mini puffs. Just getting charred, maimed, and melted. Alright, so opening the box up here, we have got what looks like a letter. Oh, and you can see right here, this letter, like it has tons of photos and images and drawings on it, including this really great recreation of the Ghostbusters News logo. I love that so much. Now the letter reads, "Hello Jason, my name is Christoph. I'm from the Czech Republic and I am 10 years old. You are my favorite YouTuber." Aw, Christoph, thank you. Thank you. Christoph says that this letter contains tons of images, as well maybe a spoiler or two when it comes to Ghostbusters Afterlife, so if you've not watched Ghostbusters Afterlife, you may not want to watch the rest of this video. The box also contains some additional drawings and also a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man pencil holder. I can't wait to see that. Christoph also mentions that there is a restaurant in his town that reminds him of Gozer's Temple from the 1984 film, which we're taking a look at right here. Now we might as well go ahead and take a look at all those images and drawings that once again Christoph sent in. I especially love this one down here of the mini puffs with that hot beverage thermal mug from Ghostbusters 2. And then flipping it around here, we've got some custom Lego figures, that Ghostbusters Afterlife spoiler that we were warned about, which right there we've got some drawings of the older age Ghostbusters and spectral Egon Spengler. Some pretty cool ceramic creations of the Ghostbusters Ecto-1, a mini puffed, also the Ghostbusters Firehouse. More art, including the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, the Ecto-1. We've also got this great painting here of Slimer from Ghostbusters 2. Some images of Christoph's room, which includes a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man hat. We've also got a custom-made containment unit. And then down below, we've got this Ghostbusters Afterlife drawing. And then we've got an image of Christoph's Playmobil collection that includes both Back to the Future and, of course, Ghostbusters. Now, as promised, there is some additional drawings here. Oh, and this one's fantastic. We've got a drawing of me. And there's a lot of stuff going on here. We've got Slimer, the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. We've got Vigo, the Carpathian. And then to the right of me, I'm a little creeped out by this. We've got the Boogeyman just kind of creeping into frame. And then on the back, we're going to find another drawing here. And this is, of course, of Ghostbusters Afterlife's finale. With Gozer the Gozerian, we have the Terror Dogs. And then we've got Ray, Peter, Winston, and Phoebe all firing the proton streams, alongside that spectral ghost version of Egon Spengler. And as promised, there was one thing left in that box, the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man pencil holder. And I love this. This is such a fun idea for a craft. From what I see, it looks like Stay Puft is made out of like a toilet paper roll. We've got his head cut out and glued on. His arms and legs are drawn on. And then he's glued onto a base, which looks like the streets of New York City. Christoph, you did an amazing job with this. I honestly really, really do love this. And I want to thank you once again for sending in all the stuff we just took a look at. Now moving on, we've got ourselves another package, and this one here is from Money Mike, who, if you watch Ghostbusters News Fan Mail Friday, you've certainly heard that name before. Money Mike, he's got his own YouTube channel, Money Mike Midwest Retro Gaming. If you want to check it out, we got a link to it down below in the description. He's also a Ghostbusters News Patreon member. Now, when it comes to what's inside of here, I actually already know what it is. Mike, he gave me a quick heads up. He sent me a message letting me know that he was sending this item. And it's a bit of follow-up to the package we took a look at. I think it was maybe 3-4 weeks ago here on Fan Mail Friday. Which, if you missed that video, Mike sent in this. It was a promotional flexi-disc vinyl made to promote the release of Ghostbusters 2 and also advertise a movie mystery sweepstakes, where one lucky fan could meet a real Ghostbuster. Now, if you're curious as to exactly what is on this disc, a quick heads up, we actually just released a video like a week or two ago playing it in its entirety.
Hello, Ghostbusters fans. Have you been looking out for ghosts lately? Great. Now you have a chance to be an honorary member of the Ghostbusters team. You can win a trip to Hollywood for you and your family and meet me, Dr. Egon Spengler. How lucky can you get?
Good old Maurice LaMarche playing real Ghostbusters Egon Spengler. I mean, just chef's kiss. What is not to love there? Alright, so back to today's unboxing here. Like I said, what Mike sent in is kind of a companion piece to that record, and it's actually another flexi-disc record. You see, for those that don't know, there were two different records available. One printed in white, That's the one we received last month. And then another printed in yellow. Now, from what I've been told, there is some slightly different audio when it comes to the yellow record compared to the white record. So if you want us to do like another video playing this one, be sure to comment down below, let me know, and we'll give it its own separate feature here on the Ghostbusters News channel. And I love having both of these finally in my collection. Once again, Money Mike, thank you so much for sending these along, and as always, your continued support of Ghostbusters News. Now we've got one last package here today, and this one comes all the way from the United Kingdom from Patrick Doy. And actually Patrick, he's another Ghostbusters News Patreon member. Now Patrick, he let me know that a package was on the way, but he didn't actually tell me what was inside. I do know it has something to do with the Eagle Moss Hero Collector 1/8 scale Ecto-1 that we're building here on the Ghostbusters News channel. If you haven't checked those videos out, be sure to do so. We even have a playlist up here on YouTube of all the previous videos that we've released thus far. Okay, and these are pretty cool. We've got a bunch of small little model accessories for that Ecto-1. Now the first item here is a 1/8 scale recreation of the Haynes Ghostbusters Ectomobile Owner's Workshop Manual. And what I really love here is not only is there printing on both the front and the back, is you can actually open up the book and they have reprinted some of the pages found within the actual release. Once again, just in 1/8 scale. This is such a small little detail, but this is going to look phenomenal on the top of the dashboard once that Ecto-1 is totally complete. Oh, and I should also make mention that if you're looking to track down one of these for yourself, it is available over on modelmods.com. And speaking of Model Mods, Patrick, he sent in another item from that website, and oh, these look just beautiful. We've got some 1/8 scale Ghostbusters Ecto goggles. And these are going to go perfect with that Ecto-1, once again either resting at the front of the vehicle, maybe on top of the dashboard, or maybe finding its way into the back with all the proton packs we've already previously built. And on top of just being, you know, like a set piece or dressing when it comes to that Eagle Moss Hero Collector 1/8 scale Ecto-1, the goggles do feature an elastic band, meaning you can attach them onto action figures as well. I mean, the scale is a little bit off here, but here they are resting on the Ghostbusters Afterlife Plasma Series rendition of Dr. Ray Stantz. And for the last two items here Patrick sent in, these are both mods for that Eagle Moss Hero Collector 1/8 scale build. You'll see on the left we've got metal hood vents, and then on the right, front seat back covers. You see, for those that don't know, the hood vents that are part of the actual Eagle Moss Hero Collector build, to attach them, you need to screw them in. And in doing so, you're going to see these rather unsightly screws. These metal hood vents that Patrick sent in, they're self-adhesive, so they're going to go on clean with no mess, and once again, no unsightly screws. Now from there, we've got these front seat back covers, and it's pretty self-explanatory. It's a cover for the back of the front seats. And this is to hide the exposed screws and supports that are shown once again on the back of that build. Now, quick heads up, both the metal hood vents and once again the front seat back covers, they're available from MikeLaneMods.com. Right now we've got that up on your screen, so if you want to check out MikeLaneMods.com or once again ModelMods.com, who made those really killer Ecto goggles, we got those links down below in the description. So Patrick, once again, I just want to send you a huge thank you for sending in all those awesome Eagle Moss Hero Collector 1/8 scale Ecto-1 mods and just extra accessories and add-ons like those Ecto goggles. Those are so awesome. As well, a big thank you for everybody that was featured in this installment of Fan Mail Friday. And like I said at the top of the video, if you have anything you would like to send in to the Ghostbusters News headquarters, we've got our mailing address and it can be found down below in the description. That's all I've got for you right now. As always, be sure to subscribe to Ghostbusters News here on YouTube. Bust that bell notification icon to stay up to date with everything that's happening within the Ghostbusters world. If you'd like to join up with Ghostbusters News, check out our Patreon page. We have a link to that down below in the description, and I'll see everybody right back here next time.